Well, this morning it was 5 o'clock because every day I start at 5 because it's what my nature is. I was always awake in the early morning. So that's what it is for me. I don't know how it is for you, but I really want to help you to change yourself and to change the world because we need that very much. And to start with that, we can start with the soft technologies. If you want to wish to host, to facilitate world change as a futurist in your town, in your council, in your environment, or in your family, or maybe just in yourself, in your body, you don't have to help and change others. It can also just be for your personal growth. I really want to offer you this from my heart because I had to pay 4,000 till 5,000 euros for just 35 days practice with others and just one manual. So the basic assumptions to learn that we are all process and that we can shift and we can find our own passion that is different, because for some people it comes from other people in connecting it. For others, it comes from information. From another group, it's places or things. They need things to feel alive. But I really now first want to take you with me so you can see why it's very, very nice and warm to be in this platform with us that we built 26 years ago. And it's 4 types of technology because people produce technology and I can't tell it enough. Everything is information. That's why we are entering the AI age, and everything will be AI in the council in the coming years. So we really need to learn another language and new words. I'm taking you with me as people produce technology. Individuals and groups and cultures produce specific technologies, and what they produce as well as how they produce it reflects and embodies the values of their culture. So I'm here in the Netherlands, I'm in Zealand, in Noord-Beveland, and that's why technology transfer is no longer considered as just a activity. It implies really a deep shift. And when we transfer a technology to others, even within our same culture, we impose our values and our beliefs. So no less than our artifacts of production, okay? We started in Google, Amazon. We shared this with the top-down thinkers, and I will take you with me. It's a small frame. It's in the beginning, it's low tech. That's small scale technologies which do not require complex infrastructures. They are relatively simple to use and they cost little to construct or obtain and next to nothing to operate. The high tech is sophisticated technologies which requires complex infrastructures, technical expertise to construct and or use, and they are often costly to obtain and operate. And the hard tech, the tools, implements, machines, devices and equipment that are the physical embodiment of technology and or technological process based on engineering techniques and principles, the knowing how. And the soft tech is the scaffolding. So it's the support systems, it's the group process techniques, it's design methodologies and the decision-making processes for individual and collective self-determination, knowing why and knowing what for. So you can ask Marcel Verwij. He's my husband, but he's also my business partner. He's working for Quares Media, in sales, but also in the politics. And why is this a perfect combination? Because he's a top-down thinker and he knows and he wrote with us this frame that is about 4 types of technology, how people produce the technology themselves, and how everything we transfer is a technology as a system too. So if we look at alternative technology, it's equipment or organizational forms that represent viable alternatives to existing mainstream technologies. For example, small-scale organic farming instead of large-scale energy-intensive cultivation techniques. The intermediate technology, those are the technologies that stand halfway between traditional and modern technology, and the OX-Tron plug is an intermediate technology, more sophisticated than the traditional one that is about how. In the Netherlands we say hoe, but less complex than the tractor. So in the appropriate technology, it's technologies characterized by organizational simplicity, high adaptability to a particular social or cultural environment, sparing us a natural resource, and low costs and final products and high potential for employment. And the blended technology is a form of appropriate technology designed for culturally sensitive introduction in societies other than those in which it originated. So technology that has been adapted to the norms and values of local cultural conditions. This is a structure where people come together, and we are doing that in Noord-Beveland. We started in 2013 in my personal mentoring from Professor Alexander Laszlo, and it's the 4 types of technology, and we offered this to help people to also be a host, because the majors need to host their council. The council needs to host the entrepreneurs. The entrepreneurs need to host for the locals, and the locals need to host for their children and the new generation, and for the older people. So I will show you the formulations of the technology which can be combined. For example, one could develop an appropriated form of soft technology through an innovation in collective decision-making for a specific local self-governance system by drawing on and incorporating traditional approaches to collective self-determination, and also by repurposing used plastic soft drink bottles to capture and channel light into dark housing spaces. One can innovate an alternative form of low technology for skylighting. Whatever the combination, the systemic impact of the innovation must be considered. So the development and use of technologies that serve to obtain immediate objectives without consideration of whether or not they connect us to life is an expression of a non-systemic consciousness and the lack of well-developed relational intelligence. That's why I'm talking about leadership. Biomimicry is leadership, because if we are concerned about the dehumanization of work with AI now, the malevolent pressures of efficiency and profit maximization in the wake of the industry and technological advance, we need only realize that these are the very values with which we imbue our technological systems. So rather than charge technology with irresponsible conduct, we need to consider why it is that we have not met the challenge of matching technological intelligence with the advancement in relational intelligence and systemic consciousness. So I'm taking you with me in biomimicry and autopoiesis because it means open character. It means openness, and when we're open as a child, we are all open. As a little girl, I was really, really deeply open. And I found Aurelio Pesay, he noted in 1977, when I was 7 years old, and the development of such wisdom, that's essential in giving direction to technological developments for the benefit of humankind. And indeed, one might add, for stabilizing the well-being of Earth herself, given the impact of human presence. So we suggest an emerging trend in systemic innovation, and we draw on the hard and soft technologies. I'm taking you with me now in the next lecture, okay? It's really fun.